É bom não? Tu és tão alto que ficas fora da frame. Tipo, olha eu, estou frame, né? Yeah. Hello beautiful people from the internet, it is Connie over here today without glasses, which at first might be a little bit jarring, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. Well, today I have my Hannah Montana transformation station over here, which is what I love to call it. I mean, which girl born in the 2000s has ever not wanted to be Hannah Montana at least once? Well, I sure did. It was a dream of mine to have a little bag of makeup when I was a kid. Anyway, today I'm going to be smoking my little morning cigarette, which is going to be a Winston Blue as of today. And I'm going to be doing my makeup, getting ready for the day, and I'm taking you along. I think it's going to be a fun journey, so I'm thinking, should I maybe smoke first, maybe get ready first? I don't really know. Maybe we'll do a bit of both. I have my ashtray here so I can lay my cigarette on my table if I need to, so let's light it up, let's go. Also, if I look a little bit down here, it's because this is where my station is. So if I'm like doing my stuff, I'll explain what I'm doing, but I may look a little bit down. I think that first I'm going to enjoy my cigarette for a little bit. Haven't had a cigarette since yesterday morning, so I was craving it. Oh look, my cat. I kind of wish my camera did a little bit better in full exposure lighting situations, but she was very cute walking around over there. So the first thing that I usually do is I apply some sunscreen to my face. I'm just trying to see if my cigarette is not going to fly away. Hopefully not. I use this one. It's the Nivea Anti-Age Q10. Honestly, it was the cheapest at the grocery store, and sunscreen is terribly expensive. I mean, this little bottle was 15 euros. I think that's very expensive. I don't know what you think about it, but at least for me, oh no, I was thinking, how am I going to afford these little bottles for 15 euros if I'm going to, I don't know, run out of them in like a month? But that didn't happen. It has lasted me for 2 months and a half now, which maybe means that I haven't been using enough sunscreen, but man, it's quite expensive over here, okay? The only reason why I don't use body sunscreen for my face is because it just gets very, very sticky. And this one, you can see it, it's quite sticky, but I just let it set for a little bit before I do the rest of my makeup, and it kind of acts as a base, and I really enjoy that about it. Now, I a lot of times use this little concealer stick for the below part of my eyes. This is from Essence. I really like Essence because it's a very cheap brand, but they have nice products, so I enjoy cheap and nice, you know. And I've been trying to cut off this a little bit because I feel like it might be a little too heavy for the under part of my eyes, so I've been trying not to use concealer as much, although you can probably see like I have pretty bad eye bags and like my eyes are a little bit dark, but I feel like maybe if I reduce the product a little bit, maybe they will be more light. I don't know, I'm wishful thinking, you know what it is, but I've been skipping that part just because, I don't know, it felt really heavy on the under part of my eyes. So I usually just go straight to blush, and my favorite blush, I'm going to show you, I've shown this in previous videos, it's the NARS that is the name of it. Don't ask me why they decided to call that to a blush, but it's a very pretty color. I really enjoy it, and I just kind of do a lot of blush, you know. I like to go on this part of my cheek and then kind of blend it under my eye, and I do that on both cheeks. Honestly, I'm not good at makeup whatsoever. I just have so much fun with it that I like doing it every day. It's like a little activity. I don't know, it takes me like 15 minutes in the morning, so it's not like very time consuming, but it's very fun for me. I have a lot of fun with it, and I just put a little bit on the bridge of my nose so that I look sun-kissed or whatever, and I enjoy the look it gives, you know. Sometimes it's a little much, sometimes it looks good. I don't know, I haven't really figured out a way to make it very consistent, although I always apply it to the same parts of my face. Some days it looks very red, some days it looks just right. So I kind of like the way it's looking right now. Also, when I put on my glasses, it looks a lot better. I really enjoy using some highlighter to bring a little shimmer to my face so I feel like a little fairy. So I have this sleek makeup palette that I've had for a very long time now. You can guess which was my favorite shade. No longer really exists, so now I've been using this one. And I go in with the same brush and I just dab a little bit on my brush and I put it on my cheek. And then with my finger, I take a little bit, well, that's kind of a lot, and I put it on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose, and I just think it brings a little shimmer. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a girl, I feel like a little fairy. I really enjoy it. My makeup routine has been getting more and more simple just because I've been trying to accept my normal face, natural face as is. So I've been cutting the concealer. I never really did foundation, which is if you don't know anything about makeup, if you are a boy watching this video and you want to know what foundation is, it's basically a face colored cream that you put all over your face to even out, so you have your whole face be the same color. But I kind of like the fact that I have like some parts of my face being a different color, because I just think it shows humanity. It looks pretty normal. I don't know. I feel like nowadays, not really in my area, but on the internet, you see a lot of like really perfect people, like face-tuned and this big makeup, and sometimes it plays with my self-confidence because I'm like, oh, why don't I look like that? Why can't I look like that? But it's because no one really looks like that naturally, you know. It's a perfected version of a person, and I feel like I sometimes want to just look like a normal human being that looks kind of weird. We look kind of weird. Sometimes I look at myself for too long and I start believing that I look more like an alien than a human creature, but that is just the over-analyzing of my own features. So I feel like cutting down a bit with the makeup has made me feel more grounded and I don't know, more like just a regular normal human being with a normal human face, you know. I've also been unfollowing a lot of people online that I used to follow just because I thought they were so pretty and I looked up to them and I wanted to look like them. But at the end of the day, it just made me feel kind of bad about myself because I could never reach this point of beauty because most of it was just tons of makeup and like Facetune apps and stuff like that. So now I've just been following, you know, my regular circle of people, and I've been feeling more normal, I think. Then I just go with a little mascara that I've had for a long time. It's the Big Colossal from Maybelline, and I just put it on my underlash. Now this sometimes proves to be a little bit difficult because my hands shake quite a bit, but it's fine, we'll get through it. Put a little on my bottom lash, and then I put a little bit on my top lash. And then usually the last thing that I like doing is just brushing my brows, just so that they kind of stay in place, just like that, so that they are not facing down. And then I just put on my glasses again, and there you go. This is just my normal everyday look. It consists of what? Sunscreen, blush, highlighter, and mascara. So 4 steps. It's very simple, it's very cool. I like doing it. I feel very nervous appearing on the internet sometimes without glasses and without makeup because I fear judgment, you know. I fear comments saying that I look weird or that I look ugly or whatever, but you know, I have to kind of try and distance myself from people's opinions because only my opinion really matters, because I'm the only one who has to live with myself, you know. And if I accept myself and my features, then nobody else's opinions should have any say in that. So, my cigarette is smoked, my makeup is done. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Maybe it was a little bit messy. Honestly, I don't really know how to explain matters of makeup very well because I myself don't know much about it. I just have a lot of fun with it. Also, look at my little case. It has cat stickers. I don't think it would be a me thing if it didn't have cat stickers, so I really enjoy it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you all very, very soon, alright? Bye!